As Resident Evil 7 draws to a close and Ethan ponders the crazy day he just had, a helicopter hovers above him and mercenaries drop to the ground to rescue him. One of the mercenaries removes his mask and approaches Ethan, saying the following shocking line of dialogue.
I'm Redfield.
What? Redfield? As in Chris Redfield? What is he doing here? Classic character cameo confirmed. Or is it? As Ethan is loaded into the chopper and they begin to fly away, the camera pans out, showing that this chopper has a familiar-looking logo with the words Umbrella printed on the side. Chris Redfield and Umbrella together? Now I'm confused. Was that really him? So many thoughts and theories are going through my head, and now battling it out with Rihanna lyrics. Let's deal with some of this confusion and take a look at this Redfield character to try to determine who he might actually be in the aftermath of
Resident Evil 7.
Conventional thought is that this is the classic Resident Evil character Chris Redfield. Why? Because the credits say he is Chris Redfield, and this is a Resident Evil game. Case closed. Not so fast. Is this the real Chris Redfield? The reason this question comes up is because of the way this character looks, and it doesn't much resemble any of the past Chris Redfield models, including the 2017 current day one being used in the new CG movie Vendetta. Plastic surgery? Maybe, but where are the muscles, and where's the huge Barry Bonds steroid head? It is true that video game character models change with the times and graphics often, but is this too significant a change to be true? If it is him, a whole bunch of new questions pop up, like how did he end up with Umbrella? Is he good or bad now? And does he view big boulders as allies now? Let's assume for a minute this is not Chris Redfield. My man Kendo has a question.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
One thought is that this is some kind of an evil Chris Redfield clone, pretending to be the real guy. This option was made viable in one of the worst moments of Resident Evil 6, but would they use this soap opera storytelling crutch again? Happy birthday, Chris Redfield? If not a clone, the Umbrella Corps game that you did not play because nobody did, introduced a Mission Impossible style mask technology to make you look like other people. Could that be at play here? Although, wouldn't they make the mask look like, Chris, like they did in the game? Your leading online theory right now is that this is actually a faceless mercenary named Hunk, pretending to be Redfield. Because when Resident Evil is mentioned online, it is a requirement for somebody to bring up Hunk. This doesn't really look like an emotionless special agent nicknamed the Grim Reaper, but he was one of Umbrella's top mercs. He does have the classic gear, and there is that H on his helmet. Ooh. The game makes it sound like Ethan has heard of Redfield but has never met him, so that could explain a non-Chris pretending to be the real Chris and getting away with it. But what if this is Chris Redfield, but not the Chris Redfield?
Say what?
It could be Chris Jr., the son of Chris. Or better yet, what if Claire got knocked up in high school, named her son Chris after her hero Big Brother, and then left the child to be raised with Grandma Redfield? The Redfield DNA could explain the mercenary skills, and having a hero good guy parent who was never there could have led to a more evil life path as rebellion. Unfortunately, right now, most people don't know what to think. We are hoping a new free Resident Evil 7 DLC called Not a Hero starring Redfield will shed some light on this mystery in the spring. Until then, all we can do is speculate and argue online over if this is or is not the real Chris Redfield showing up in the aftermath of
Resident Evil 7.
Crimson Army. Who do you think Redfield is?